What's going on here? Is that dog trying to eat his penis? Yo, freebies, what is going on? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. You may have seen on the community tab I made a post that life has just been really hectic and busy lately, and it has been, and work has just been extremely busy, and I've just been coming home, and then we get snowstorm after snowstorm over the past couple of weeks as well here in my state, and it's been draining. So I've been trying to still keep content coming out, whether it's one video or 2 videos a week, trying to ease it back a little bit and not stress so much about just getting content out there and then it's just kind of meh. It's not really content I enjoy. But today I got a game called Be Honest. It's a game where we take a quiz of sorts. It's supposed to be like a horror-ish type game too, so I'm curious to see where that goes. And if you're also curious to see where it goes, you've already clicked into the video, so let's subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like the video, and let's get into Be Honest. Hey man, how the hell you doing? I've been just fine. Why is there no sound? Should there be sound? Oh, there is sound. It's just, yeah, turn that all the way up. Why not? All right, what do we got? We got Fuzzbee. Is this supposed to be like BuzzFeed? Got a BuzzFeed quiz here, apparently. That picture is really creepy. Be fair to the little folks. They are worth it. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll get right on that. Begin quiz. What kind of toy are you? Wow. Gotta keep it PG. What kind of toy are you? Enter name. What kind of toy would I consider myself? What kind of toy? Feel free to comment down below and play along as well. What kind of toy are you? I'm gonna go with, I'm a, oh man, oh boy. Like, I want to say, like, PC or gaming console, but is that really a toy? Because I want to say that because they're very complex on the inside. But on the outside, they're super simple. As you can tell from my facial, I'm a very simple person. Man, I didn't think this was gonna be as hard. What kind of toy are you? Let's go with... Man, oh boy. You know, let's go with... I have caps lock on. Why do I have caps lock on? So I'm gonna go with Lego. Reason, at the core, it's very basic, but once you start realizing what you can do and putting it all together, it is, this music, gosh. You realize it can be very complex. And I feel like that's humans in general. Is that, like, at the core, we're all very basic. But when you start, like, finding out more about a person and getting to know them a little bit more, you realize there's a lot more complexity to them, and they're not just one note. Hopefully they're not just one note. So, we're gonna go Lego next. Are you excited to get to know yourself better with this personality test, Lego? Oh, was I supposed to enter my name? Guys, I screwed up! I screwed up already! Okay, I was supposed to put my name... Oh my god! Alright, well... Alright, let's try this again! Enter name. Yeah, I should have read. I get it. I should have read this! My name. Free release. Oh, that's okay. There we go. Free release. Next. Fur coats at any price. Why are these all creepy? Are you excited to get to know yourself better with this personality test free release? Heck yeah! What kind of friend are you? The mom friend? The hot mess? The funny one? I haven't seen you at church. Yep. I would like to say I'm the funny one, but I'm, like, in also some certain situations, I'm also the mom friend. Let's use inclement weather, because it's been snowing here for literally, like, 4 days. I'm very much the one to be like, hey, message me when you get home. Message me to know you're safe. If somebody is hurt, I'm always, like, one of the first ones there to help them out and just kind of alleviate that. But also, I love to keep things very light, and I feel on a more all-around, I'm more the funny one. I try cracking jokes when I can, but I'm also very caring and compassionate, so... Of these Smash Mouth lyrics, I would choose, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't get enough of you, baby. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Oh, man. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with I Ain't the Sharpest Tool in the Shed. One, because All-Star is a fantastic goddamn song. And two, I like to think I know a lot, or I know a little about a lot, but I'm definitely not smart. You guys have seen the channel. I'm definitely not at all. You're at a party. Would you be most likely to drink, meet new people, sit by yourself, or play games? Oh, man. Well, definitely 3 of these. I'll see you tonight. A Paramount picture. That one's not as creepy. Thank you. Thank you for not being as creepy. It's a little weird, but not as creepy. So if I'm at a party, I would you be most likely to... Definitely, I would drink, which drinking would lead me to meet new people, but if I'm sober, definitely not meeting new people. I will definitely sit by myself. I'm very much a outsider, kind of. It's weird. Or would I play games? If there are games, I would definitely play games. We do host like board games and stuff here at my house every once in a while that we play with friends and stuff. So we're gonna play games because it's not saying what kind of party. If I'm at a kid's party, you best believe I'm drinking. Just saying. I often leave important tasks until the last minute. I'm gonna disagree. I won't strongly disagree because it depends on what the task is. If it's going to be an important task that lasts hours, I might put it off a little bit, but it won't be until the last minute. What the hell was that noise? But if it's, like, if it's an important task and it's going to be, like, 15, 20 minutes, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. So, I'm going to disagree on that one. Vegetine, the Great Blood Purifier. Oh, okay. Schultz's Soaps, SSS. Okay, okay. There's a lot of S's here. SS, 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 SSS. Advertisement. I like to try new things. Definitely agree. Definitely agree. I won't say strongly agree just because, like, there's some stuff, like parachuting. I will not go parachuting. I've never done it. I am terrified of heights. So it depends, again, on what that new thing is. I also like to stay in between the lines of the law, you know? So I'm going to agree on that, depending what it is. What color are your eyes? I have blue eyes. Blue. You go to a favorite restaurant. What do you order? Oh, man. I like trying new stuff. But also, like, every once in a while, you gotta have an old favorite. So, but I'm gonna try something new. Typically, first time, oh, it's at a favorite restaurant. Yeah, I'll try something new. To make sure my old favorite is the best tasting thing. The healthiest option, that ain't me. That ain't me. I got a few pounds on me. The cheapest option, usually, my, like, go-to places aren't super expensive anyway, so, like, it's all relatively cheap. But it also depends on my budget that day. So, but we'll go with something new. When taking a test, I check all my answers before submitting. Yeah, I would say we're definitely doing that. Strongly agree. When I was in school, definitely didn't. I definitely did not check all of my answers before submitting it. My intellectuals definitely show that to this day. Yeah, use Eureka, Spool Silk, absolutely the best advertisement. When taking a train or plane, I try to talk to the person next to me. I've been on a train before, but only with friends. I have never been on a plane. I should say I have not been on a commercial airplane. I've been on an airplane before. And it was not for me. I don't like it. I will drive anywhere I need to, including driving, like, 20 plus hours with a group of friends up to New York. So there's that. When taking a train or plane, I try to talk to the person next to me. But also if I would say if I was on a train or a plane and it was just me, I would probably talk to them, but it might take a little while before I talk to them. Just because otherwise it's really boring, and you're just sitting there and time feels like it's taking forever if you don't talk with people. So, I'm going to be neutral on that one. On an average... Hello? On an average day, how many hours a day do you spend alone? Oh, man. On an average day. So, like, right now, because I'm not at work, I am alone. Which is unsettling. Now I'm putting the pieces together of this quiz. And, yeah, but, like, when I'm at work, I'm around people. When I come home, I'm with my partner, and, like, so I'm gonna say probably about 0 hours. There might be, like, no, no, 1 to 12. Like, it's a wide range here. So, like, typically I end up coming home, drop the partner off at work, I come home, and I'm here for, like, an hour, hour and a half before I head into work, even on days that I'm not working remote. So, the best thread for sewing machines, Willimantic spool cotton. Alright, so 1 to 12. I have many neighbors. Yeah, I'm very much in a city, and there's neighbors to the left, to the right, to the back, to the front. You name it, I got neighbors. For the safety of the public. Whoa, poor puppy! Poor puppy. I do have many neighbors. It is wrong to gossip about someone behind their back. Okay, while I agree with this, sometimes it happens, okay? Sometimes you fall into that. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but there are some things that you need to talk to somebody else about to kind of get, like, an opinion of how to approach it with said person. So, like, it depends what we're gossiping about. Like, is it about the smelly kid at school? Yeah, I'm gonna talk behind their back to find out how do I bring this up to them, to get them to maybe take a shower once every month. Like, I'm gonna agree. I have to go neutral, because while I agree with it, I do it on occasion, and sometimes I feel bad about it, but also I am, like I said, like, it's more of how do I approach this type of situation. I never run a red light, even when there is no one around. I agree. I may have accidentally a time or two being sleepy in the morning. Also, like I said, with the weather we have right now, it's very easy to not be able to stop while a red light is there, and you just, like, you try to stop and you go. That's kind of an unwritten rule we have around here. But no, running a red light, even if no one's around, I still stop. Even at stop signs, even if nobody's around, I still stop. You're in a new room. What kind of seat do you look for? A seat facing the entrance, the comfiest looking seat, a seat facing the window, the first seat I see. I don't know if really any of these apply to me. Because I don't look for the comfiest, but I don't, like, grab the first seat I see. I don't care about a seat facing the window or a seat facing the entrance. Like, I'm gonna say, well, I guess we'll go with the first seat I see. Yeah, that works. When signing, I read all the fine print. Definitely not! No. I don't think anybody does. Does anybody actually read all the fine print? You know those, like, websites where you go onto and it's like, oh, do you accept cookies? Do you actually read what it all says? No, you don't. Or if you're accepting the terms and conditions of a game, do you actually go through and read all of it? Or no? It's a lot of lawyer mumbo-jumbo stuff that I don't understand or comprehend what half of it's saying. So no, I don't. Disagree. Very disagree. Strongly disagree. My true name is Free Release. Well, it's not, but... this sign changed. Okay. Alright. It's not, but for the purpose of the video, it is. So we're gonna go neutral. I often write in a journal or diary. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do have a journal. I do have a diary. But it's more of like the notes app on my phone. Whenever I think of something that I want to jot down and remember for later, I'll write it down. If I'm needing to get out emotions and stuff that I haven't had a chance to talk about in a day with the people that they need to be talked about, I will write them down and write them out just to get it off of my conscience and off of my shoulders. Strongly advise anybody to do that. If you're hard with confrontation, like me, I don't like confrontation, but I will talk about the matters when I need to. But if it's just kind of like stuff that, okay, maybe not, it's like whatever kind of things, I'll write those out and at least get them out of me. So yeah, I 100% agree with this. I agree. Do I write everything down or as often as I should? No, I don't. So that's why I'm not going strongly agree. Out of these artistic movements, which was your favorite? Romantics, Impressionists, Surrealists, Pop art, Realism. I really like pop art. I'm a comic book nerd, so I really like pop art. Pop art is really cool. And none of these other ones really fit into what comic books are. So pop art. How many times have you been angry in the last week? Angry? None. Stressed? A couple times, but angry? No. I have not been angry. I've been a little... Okay, I'm gonna say 1 to 3 because, like I said, it seems to be the theme of this video. We've been literally having snow for like a week straight. And there's like a foot of snow outside right now. And we cleared our driveway and sidewalks twice yesterday. And there's still like a goddamn foot of snow in our driveway right now. So, little angry about it, but it's not the worst. Like, I just let things roll out. Like I said in the last one, write stuff out in a journal if you're feeling angry and you don't know how to convey those feelings you're having. Write it down and then like you can piece it together so it actually makes sense. So I would say 1 to 3 times, but it's because of weather. Not because of people, but weather. If a stranger approached you in public and asked to borrow your phone, you would, I would politely decline. Or, like, if they asked to borrow it to... Her eyes are missing. Okay! If they needed to, like, make a phone call, I would probably direct them to, like, the nearest gas station, because gas stations have, like, a phone that... Typically, if you just ask, like, hey, can I use a phone? Most businesses do that. So it's not like you need my phone in this moment. Like, walk across the street, there's a business. If they need to search something, I will just search it for them. But actually using my phone, no, I don't. I just got a new phone, and I'm very cautious with it. And I'm very also bad with phones, and I break them. So, I mean, I would politely decline. 1, because I don't want to be liable for somebody getting glass shards in their hand. 2, because I have a nice phone that I spent a decent amount of money on. So, what is the best kind of animal? Cat? Cat? No, cat. No, cat! It's literally taking my mouse away from me. You son of a bitch! Why do you want me to say owl? But I'm going to explain why cat, okay? I'm not opposed to dogs. Fish are dumb. I don't understand the point of fish. But I prefer cats over dogs because being a professional wrestler for 15 years, it's a lot of travel and stuff. And with a dog, you can't just leave them. You need to schedule somebody to come in and take care of them. You need to drop them off somewhere or to look after them. So with cats, you can just fill up their stuff and you can go do whatever you want for 2-3 days. So I'm definitely gonna say cat, and I'm gonna hit next. Aha! I got it. What would you name your pet cat? So we you guys see it's melting, right? Yeah, no, I saw that. So I actually have 2 pet cats. One is named Salem because of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And the other is named Tato. That was her name at the pound that we got her from. And she's my little potato. So I'm gonna go with Tato. It's just a fantastic name. Okay, this picture hasn't changed. But yeah, that's what I would name a cat. Your friend asks if you like their shirt. The shirt is ugly. What do you do? What is going on with this picture? Are his eyes bigger? Say that I like the shirt. Tell him the shirt is ugly. Make a joke about the shirt. I don't think any shirts are ugly. I would probably make a joke about the shirt. Knowing me, I would probably make a joke about the shirt. If I went to... What? What is happening? If I went to no screens for a day and didn't post to social media or check my phone, my friends or family would be very, very, very concerned. Probably not, because if you've been following any of my social medias, I am so bad at it. I'm also really bad at texting back to people. So I would disagree. Eventually I get there and I do it. If it's like it would probably take like a good 6 months for me not to get back to anybody. For them to be concerned, honestly, just because of the person I am. I enjoy people watching. Going back to the talking gossip behind people's backs, I do, it's bad, but I do enjoy people watching. There's some stuff that is just interesting that you see out in the world, and being cognizant and present for all of it is, it's entertaining. Just the other day, I actually watched a 80-plus-year-old gentleman with a walker purchase a case of Budweiser. Like, a case. Like, it wasn't just, like, 2 40-ounces. No, it was a case of Budweiser with a walker that he could not carry the case out by himself. The gas station attendant had to carry the case of Budweiser out to his vehicle. So, yes, I enjoy people watching because you get entertaining stuff that you don't realize. And I'm sure people have watched me and seen me do stupid things out in public, so... Me too. Okay. The next section of the quiz is in the style of free association. Instead of a question, you will be shown a seed word. You have 3 seconds to select the word you most associate with the seed word. Okay, so this next section, I won't be able to explain my answers as frequently, but... We're gonna go rapid fire and just trust me on it. Maybe if I remember what I selected, we'll circle back and talk about it. So, paper, news. It's the newspaper. Seed, flour. St. Jacob's oil. Computer. Internet. I don't like the noise. Death, life. Life and death. Hearing, ear. I don't like the breathing. Can you stop the breathing? Humor. Comedian. Beseech. Ask. Substance. Fluid. I don't like that blood is one. Circle. Sphere. I should have said protection. Declare. Loud. No, it's a statement. Statement. Owl. Bird. No, stop. Why are you selecting Watcher for me? Constrain. Locks. Cast. Spell. I don't like the breathing. Defeated. Revenge. Whisper. ASMR. ASMR, 100%. Ocean. Salt. Salt. Salty ocean. Dress. Fancy. Amazing. Happy. Dude's eyes were missing. Dusty. Cleaning. I should have said old. That concludes the first free response portion. Please continue. Your eyes were missing before, sir! Can we stop with the breathing right now? I don't like it. How many friends do you have? Oh, I have all the friends. I have a lot of friends. I don't like the breathing. Real friends or internet friends? Friends who know where I... Oh, gosh. Friends who do not know where I am. Oh, my God. I have both. But yes. How many friends do you have if you count me? 14 plus friends. Yes. I am, whoa. What? You changed the question. Before it said I am. Angels are, they're powerful. You move into a new apartment. Which do you do first? Clean, set up your bed, hang your curtains and decorations, meet your neighbors. I set up my stuff. What's going on here? Is that dog trying to eat his penis? I have beautiful eyes. That's... Okay, yeah, no, I've been told, weird little moment. When I was 16, I worked at Subway, and there was a older lady in the drive-thru, probably like mid-30s, 40s at the time, that told me I have really gorgeous eyes. And I felt super creeped out by it. But yeah, I've also been told by strangers that were drunk or on something at train stations in Chicago that I have kind eyes. So, that's not a lie, that actually happened. But yeah, I would strongly agree. I would not change much if I was trapped for 100 years. I see you. I would not change much if I was trapped for 100 years. No, I would 100% change, if I was trapped for 100 years. I would become super thin. I would probably be dead. So there's not much brain function going on there, which would be a big change. Which of these is most important on a vacation? Going somewhere new, seeing family, nearby ocean or mountains, safety. Going somewhere new. I think that's the point of a vacation, right? Is seeing something new or revisiting something you haven't in a while or trying something new. Seeing family, it also depends, but usually when you're out with family, you're going and they bring you around to places and you tend to see something new. So it kind of all relates back to going somewhere new. A white lie is better than telling someone the truth if it would hurt them. I'm going to be neutral on this. While white lies do have their place and their purpose, it depends on the situation. I feel like it's kind of a cop-out on me by saying that, but it's like if somebody you know or care about is in a relationship and that person is cheating on them, let them know. Yeah, it's going to hurt them, but they need to know. Like, if it's a they need to know moment, even if it would hurt them, you need to tell them. But there are some things of like, are these shoes cool? Like, okay, I can tell you're clearly into them, so yeah, they're pretty cool. Like, so like, it's whatever. I personally don't really care about shoes. It's not the point of the question. The point of the question is a white lie is sometimes better than telling the truth. I'm going to be neutral because there are moments where, yes, a white lie is fine. There is also moments where a white lie can be very bad. You are in a public area like a park or a lake and see me standing across the way looking at you. You are most likely to. I'm going to politely ignore you. I'll probably like make eye contact and be like, "The hell are you looking at?" But I won't like actually go up to you and confront you. Or I'd probably wave, honestly. What is going on? You're most likely to lose patience with people who are acting illogically, people who do not finish their work on time, people who talk about confusing art, people who want to talk to me. People who are acting illogically, honestly, people who don't finish their work on time, that's on them. I'm not in a position to confront them about that. That's up to managers, lead supervisors, whatever it may be. People higher on the food chain at a business than me. People who talk about confusing art, I don't understand art. Art is fully open to interpretation, so I don't really care about that. I do care about it, but like I said, it's open for interpretation, so it doesn't make me lose patience with them. If that's what they see or feel looking at something, that's what they see or feel. Even though I may see something completely different. But yeah, people who want to talk to me. No, I don't care if people want to talk to me. it's I'm a pretty easygoing, friendly person. So, people who act illogically. What kind of job do you have? I entertain people. I solve problems. I make problems. I don't have a job yet. It's not quite a job yet, but I'm hoping at one point I can switch to full-time doing this, making videos, taking quizzes, for your viewing pleasure. My normal day-to-day job, it's more solving problems, but I feel like a lot of these kind of go hand in hand, because you do something, you make a problem, then you solve that problem, and then you entertain people, if you will. I don't have a job yet. I do have a job, so that definitely isn't it. How many times have you seen an owl? Have I been supposed to be seeing an owl multiple times throughout this quiz? There's the one over here. I would say 1 to 4 times. How many times do you think an owl has seen you? That's my okay, alright, cool. I'm gonna say 13 plus times. When you take a personality quiz, you learn just as much about me as I do about you. I still don't know who you are, so I'm gonna disagree. I feel like you learned a lot about me, and I don't know anything about you. So strongly disagree. I'm confident in my ability to defend myself. Yeah, I would agree on that. I won't forcefully do things, but like I said, wrestling history, I know some things to do to defend myself if needed. I win most fights I get into. I'm gonna go neutral on that, because I honestly have not been in many fights, and I've probably been in like 2 fights, now that I think back. Like, actual, like, throwing fists and everything. And I think it's more of, like, a one-on-one. Like, one of them was with a good friend, and I didn't want to do anything. So, I kind of forcefully took the L on that one. But, yeah. I find it hard to work if my surroundings are unorganized. I'm going to strongly disagree on that. We're from the owl country. Hey, 2 more owls. I find it hard to work if my surroundings are unorganized. My desk is not clean right now, and there's a whole bunch of stuff all over the room. So, have you ever cheated in school? Yes, I have. The owly bands of wedlock. Okay, cool. I tend to speed up when I have to walk in the dark. Yeah, I do. My eyes! Here's the owl man. Where have you been, Owl Knight? What is going on with the owls? Tato the cat is alive. Yep, strongly agree. Please don't bring her into that. I believe that personality tests provide an accurate summary of a person. Must I sever 2 fond hearts forever? A divorce? No, never. Man, those poor owls. I believe personality... no, I don't. I really don't. They're silly tests made up that get people to do them. I don't feel like it actually accurately portrays who you are as a person. They're fun to do, and maybe it might make you realize something, and then you might lean into that a little more. So, like, but it's not an accurate summary. I 100% would not say it's an accurate summary, so I'm going to strongly disagree. I believe that this is a real personality test made by a real human being. I'm going to go neutral because, like I just said, I don't believe in personality tests, but I do believe it was made by a real human being, some game developer somewhere out there. I have cure liver ills. What? I have no difficulty separating my dreams from my waking life. I would agree. I honestly don't remember a whole lot of dreams I have. So it's... Yeah, sleeping, because they're saying waking life. When I think someone is watching me, I feel perspiration on my palms, in awareness of the back of my neck, increased heart rate, quickened breathing, all of the above. I would say an awareness on the back of my neck. I do get goosebumps, though. Increased heart rate, quickened breathing, perspiration on my palms. I really don't feel any of that, but I'm gonna go with this because that's the closest to, like, getting goosebumps and stuff. Did you see me get the best of him? You will find at Frears. Okay. The next section of the quiz is in the style of free association. Instead of a question, you will be shown a seed word. You have 3 seconds to select the word you most associate with the seed word. Okay, cool. I see you again. Yep. Clover. Lucky. Gouge. Eye. Horn. Devil. I used to play trumpet in school, so I don't... Absent-minded. No, we're gonna go father, because my dad was never there. Angel. Heaven. What is going on? Evil. Painting. Angel. Thread. Canvas. Succumb. You will eventually succumb. Nope! Nope! Not making a selection! Take a deep breath. Just go with your gut. Your unconscious will guide you. Nope! Grateful. Happy. Grateful Dead. Ha! Good one. Beautiful eyes. Can you stop that? All of me. I don't like it when you put stuff like that in my games. Swell. Dandy. Window. Look. You look out the window. That concludes the second free response portion. Please continue. Can you stop breathing in my ear? I would know if something was watching me. I'm gonna go neutral. If something was watching me, yes. If something is hiding, I might feel like something's watching me, but if I can't find anything, I'll be like, whatever. I tended to complete my homework well before it was due. Nope. A hard pass. Nope. It's been a while since I've been out of school, so yeah, it was not good. I'm confident that I will live to be at least 60 years old. I would hope so. What kind of kid were you in high school? The jock, the nerd, the theater kid, the class clown. I haven't gone to high school yet. I was the nerd. I was the nerd. The light is blind. Oh. My friends would still care for me if I was maimed. I would very much hope so. I often think about what happens after death. I don't. Oh, wait, nope. Okay. I play horror games during the day because I'm too scared to play at night. I disagree. It's just more convenient during the day for me. I'm usually in bed pretty early because I have to be up early, so... Yeah, so I'm going to disagree on that. 5 more questions to go. Perfect! Let's do it. People would look for me if I disappeared. Again, I would very hope so. Which of the following would be an effective defense against a supernatural entity? A ring of salt. Duh. I've watched Supernatural. How would you characterize your peripheral vision? I can see movement, but not much else. I don't notice much in my peripheral vision. My peripheral vision is very good. I hate this word. I'm not sure how good my peripheral vision is. God, I can't say that. I would say my peripheral vision is very good. Like, I can see all the way, like, out here. Out to here I can see. So, yeah, I would say yeah. If you lost your eyes, what would you... Hey, if you lost your eyes, what would you do? Okay, replace them with pebbles, get a transplant, sew the holes shut, wear darker glasses. I would try to get a transplant. I often find myself taking care of my friends and family. I would say agree. Not always the best at it, but when they're in need, I help them out. Or I try to, at least, if it's feasible for me. So what kind of toy are you? Well, your result is... See you in 43 years. That's not a toy! That's not a toy! You're so close to perfect. So close, 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 close. Just that pesky problem of your friends. That's okay. I am patient. You won't always have so many people around. Okay, so see me in 43 years. So I will be, like, 76, 77 at that time. I'm okay with that. That's the end of the game. This is not a toy, but it's owls. I don't know what's going on here. It's two damn kids trying to play a prank on an owl. But yeah, this is a game called Be Honest. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed that. It was nice, easy. Get to kind of let you guys get a little deeper into the inner workings of whatever freaking thing is up there. If you guys want to play it yourself, go down in the description. The link for this game is there. Let me know down in the comments what you got as a result. That was really good. It was really good. And again, if you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. Share this video with all your friends. So then you can have friends. And you won't. They'll give you more time. That's what'll happen. I appreciate you guys all for watching this as always. It means so much to me. We are so close to hitting 300 subscribers, and once we hit 300 subscribers, we are going to do a 3 Scary Games live stream. I've got 3 games set for that. I've leaked one so far. It's a game called Again and Again. And then there's 2 other games, which hoping once we hit some number, I'll release the second game that we're going to play. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for games that you want to see me play here on the channel, please leave them down in the comments as well, or send me an email. I do have a few games I need to play through yet, which might take a little while with the busy time I've been having. But we'll get through those real soon, and we will start rolling back into a consistent schedule sooner than later. That's going to do it for me, though, guys. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you again, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye!